themselves. It's a pivotal must-win battle against the Pacers. Round one of the NBA playoffs continues.
Here in round one of the Eastern Conference playoffs, this has been a hard-fought matchup. Game 6 tonight with everything on the line. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, LaForce, and the Milwaukee starting five. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Antetokounmpo, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Siakam. Outside Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. Milwaukee with the ball. And let's send it over to LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3 ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Alec.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Nembhard. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lillard.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Siakam in the post. Antetokounmpo covering.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Porter. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Turner passes to Siakam. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Giannis able to get stops from anywhere on the court.
And there's Porter on the assist by Lillard.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Turner. Here's Mathurin, defended by Kuzma. Halliburton against Lillard. And they pick up 2.
Tyrese feels like kind of an old school player. He's got some flavor to his game and loved the mid-range that time.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Team.
A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Nesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Kuzma, and it's Jackson in for Porter Jr.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Prince, the pass to Portis. Back to Prince. Lillard outside. Pass to Prince. Jackson with it. Here's Lillard, and he drives in. The shot, no good. Siakam with the defensive effort. And here's Shepherd for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lillard. Siakam pulls down the board.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
I love the way Siakam attacks off the bounce. And right there, he doesn't force it.
Lillard into the lane. Shoots over McConnell. Here's Prince driving to the basket. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Milwaukee out in front, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
They've got Halliburton, Obi Toppin out there with Nesmith. Then there's TJ McConnell, and it's Jackson in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And here's Indiana now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. McConnell passes to Toppin. Milwaukee with the rebound. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Kuzma, pass to Sims. Here's Trent. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Shooting the ball is one thing, but being a reliable, high-character guy is another, and that's what Gary Trent Jr. is.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. And it's Portis in for Antetokounmpo. That one misses. Pacers trail by 6. McConnell with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Halliburton for 3. Halliburton nails the 3.
Almost like he was sneaking out to the corner. Halliburton is not someone you can lose.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. Nesmith passes to Halliburton. Tipped. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Jackson comes in for Porter Jr. And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. Milwaukee making some changes. Sims comes in for Lopez. And Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Portis. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Trent. Milwaukee leading by 3. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Toppin, and he banks in the layup.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Nesmith. Back to Halliburton. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And here's Turner from the arc. And Indiana misses again. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Antetokounmpo, pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Toppin. And Antetokounmpo with the basket. On the assist by Porter.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
On the wing, Nembhard. He's guarded by Porter. Nesmith's shot is off.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Lillard. He's off on that one. Halliburton with some nice D. Nesmith passes to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Kuzma's checked in for Prince. And it's Jackson in for Porter Jr. Kuzma, the pass to Portis. 5 on the clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard! What'd you expect?
That's just too easy. You got to get Lillard to put it down.
Pacers trail by 8. McConnell outside. Pass to Siakam. Nembhard outside. Turner, a screen on Jackson. Nembhard. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Nembhard's got himself on the board with a 3 there. Jackson, pass to Kuzma. Back to Jackson. McConnell against Lillard. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Siakam against Portis. Now here's Siakam. He's closely guarded. Shoots over Portis. The open J off the mark. And so it's Milwaukee closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Doc Rivers. And, Coach, you guys came out aggressive in the first half. What stood out to you?
You know, we're getting to the paint.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat in the fourth quarter.
Good news is we have great AC here in the studio, so we never have to sweat.
Ah, so cool in here.
Looking at this series. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to...
And a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. We've got Kyle Kuzma, Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jackson gets the bucket.
Nice find by Lillard. He deserves some recognition for that kind of passing.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 10. Pass to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
And he drops a first. And some changes here for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Sims. Prince comes in for Kuzma. And it's Trent in for Lillard. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. And this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Indiana.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Bucks leading by 10. Antetokounmpo on the attack. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Impossible to stop when Giannis gets those strides together.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. On the wing, Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Puts it up from 15. He squares up and sinks it. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Halliburton's shot selection really impresses me. He's so efficient and he knows when he should look to capitalize.
Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. Jackson on the wing. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Nembhard. And no good. Antetokounmpo looking it over. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get out.
He's checked in for Indiana.
Your Pacers Breaking Dance crew.
Minute 32 left in the third. Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Portis. Siakam for 3. Drains the triple. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
Siakam, that's a developing area, so don't give him a reason to shoot another.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And some changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Halliburton. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Lillard's checked in. Now here's Lillard. 7 points in the game. Porter, the pass to Lillard. That three's off the mark.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Lillard. Back to Kuzma. Lillard against McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter, pass to Kuzma. And another miss by Milwaukee. Pacers trail by 9. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Kuzma.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. Outside
Nesmith. Back to Siakam. The shot. Porter pulls it in. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Milwaukee with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Isaiah Jackson is out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Neesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Sims. And Giannis Antetokounmpo is subbed in for Portis. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
I love Lillard because he loves the game. And this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands. And he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. He's 100% focused on it.
The Bucks leading by 10. And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. Here's Lopez. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. The Pacers shooting the rock well at 46%. That's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. It's tipped. It was stolen by Lillard. Over to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, the confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Points from Lillard.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. High post Siakam. Antetokounmpo's there. Another three for Indiana.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Antetokounmpo finds Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shrugs off the contact.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
Lillard against Halliburton. Here's Siakam, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Rebounded by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 10. Siakam, pass to Mathurin. And here's Halliburton. Back to Mathurin. To Siakam. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got 8 rebounds in the game. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porter with it. 6 to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Unloads. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. The 3 ball. That shot off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final.
Oh, wow! They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And the Pacers call time here. They're down by 12. whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
Siakam outside. Fires from the line. Count it. Good.
The offensive versatility of Pascal Siakam. He can hit shots from a variety of spots.
And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Trent. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Oh, great D that time from Portis. And here's Milwaukee now. 10-point lead. And here's Trent. Clock at 6. Portis outside. Mathurin with a rebound. So this one belongs to the Bucks. They're able to force a winner-take-all Game 7. They stave off elimination, and anyone can win this series now.
And really, they answered the call tonight. With their backs against the wall, they fought with passion, and their season continues.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots, but most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.